Okay, so good morning. It is first thing in the morning, and I am not going to script this. I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to color correct it. I'm not going to do anything except introduce you to Ophelia. Where'd you go? There's Ophelia. Sometimes you'll see her in my exercise videos. And the other one is Smeagol. He's not in here right now. Anyway, today is March 17th, 2017, and it is way earlier than I'm used to being up. But happy St. Patrick's Day. And what I wanted to do is give a shout out to a new person I met last night. His name is Jimmy, and I want to make sure I get his information right because I'm going to do a little bit of a shout out. So this is the first time for me. You know, my YouTube vlog is brand new, so I keep having these ideas, and I figured that I would just do a very guerrilla type, hit and run vlog entry without any, forethought. Just so just excuse my hair. Um, anyway, I want to make sure that I get his name right and the name of his company right, and then I'll explain why I'm doing this. So, okay, here we go. His name is Jimmy Coleman, and he works with a medical laboratory company called Mako here in North Carolina. And the reason I want to give him a shout out is because every now and then you meet a person that you're not expecting, and hey, kitty, brrr, yeah, come here. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, here's the other one. Here's Smeagol. Okay, so every now and then you meet somebody you're not expecting, and they end up becoming this huge catalyst in your life. So, as a wellness coach, it's important for me to be, open and transparent and honest about my process so that, I don't want to put myself up as some kind of perfect example of life. I mean, I'm not. I just ask questions and make observations for other people so that they can have perspective. So it's nice when I get perspective, you know. Not that it's rare. I mean, I get perspective, from all sorts of people, from all the people I interact with. But this person, Jimmy, is exciting because he's young and he's full of this ebullient enthusiasm, and he does good works. And I don't mean he just works hard. I mean, he loves what he's doing. And I struggle with insomnia. And so for a long time, I've been trying to reprogram my sleep patterns so that I can get up early. And obviously I have because, wow. Anyway, he was describing his daily schedule to me last night at an event at George's Brasserie. It happens the third Thursday of every month in South Park in Charlotte. And he was describing how productive his day is from getting up at something like ridiculous, like something like 5 or 6 in the morning. But from that point going forward, he's just productive and busy and happy, and I decided that I was going to start doing everything an hour earlier. So thank you, Jimmy, for that. But also, he is absolutely committed to his work benefiting people beyond himself. And if you were to ever look at his LinkedIn profile, he's got this beautiful list of his life goals and the specifics of how he wants to accomplish everything, his sense of giving, his sense of care, not only for himself but for the people that he loves, his family, his girlfriend. And I just was very inspired by him, and I felt like that needed to be acknowledged. Sometimes it seems that a lot of energy right now gets focused on anger and frustration. 2016 was a complicated year, and a lot of that hasn't dissipated yet. So I wanted to take a moment to share something that was really uplifting. So when you meet somebody who gives you a spark, I think it's important to let them know that. it creates this momentum. You know, if they've given you something that makes you feel energized or invigorated, then it really is incumbent upon you to share that and send it forward out into the world so that like begets like. Yeah? So I just want to say thank you, Jimmy, and I hope that we will become colleagues on some level. We're not in the same industry at all, but I still hope that he meets all of his goals. He's got these huge goals, and so much of what he wants to accomplish is connected to helping charities and the lives of people who need better care. Everything about his life philosophy is perfect. His sense of civic duty, all of it. I mean, he's only 23, but he's on fire, man. He's going places, and I just want to tap into some of that drive, ambition, and just unabashed optimism. It felt really good to talk to him last night, and he's just starting out with this company, Mako, and I really hope that he and people like him, his friend Justin, I hope that these people succeed. Sometimes you meet somebody and you're just like, I want them to succeed. I want them to be able to carry forth the image, or excuse me, the idea that they have for themselves and their company. So sometimes you interact with somebody and you just want them to succeed, and I want him to succeed. So look him up. His name is Jimmy Coleman. He's in Charlotte, North Carolina. He works for Mako, and he is on fire with networking and just general kindness. So he's somebody that you should definitely try to get to know if you're in the Charlotte metro area and need any kind of connection with, which is positivity in general. Beyond what he does in his company, just he seems like a really great person to just speak with and exchange optimism with. So thank you. I already feel like my life is better for having met you. So that's really awesome. So I'm about to say goodbye, and you can say goodbye to Ophelia. And I will tell Smeagol that you all said hello. So have a lovely day. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. I love new subscribers too. I hope you'll consider sharing this entry with others, and do come visit my homepage soon.